with this comp because you need a lot of damage, but they're gonna go Zoe anyway. Now, on the one hand, this is comfort. On the other hand, it's gonna be base damage. It's gonna be basically the Zoe against his opponent when it comes to a mount account. Bot side engage starts.
Okay, there's a 2v2 for now, but Meliodas coming in with Predator ready to body bomb in. Imp level 6, but Lumau at 5 sacrifices himself. First blood. Will actually find Pallet, does get Shadow Dash, the explosive cast comes out, Flawless in trouble as the bubble comes through, but I think Flawless left alone, he can't flag and drag away. The flash is over, Null has the perfect execution, finds his way over, and JDG lose yet another.
Here, when you have a super tank in the top side, when does the ult come in?
Gonna get it at melee range, pops it now into the world, and it comes in immediately with that killer instinct as you talk. The Shen stand united, is it in time? Yes it is, Pallet's up here, but the decimating smash takes him out. Pallet just watches him die in the end.
And the flash very
upside in stopping this, but better team fight right now.
The ward here is doing so much work.
You're going to see the world ender, you're going to see an Aatrox die before it can open up. Teleport to come in, and Zoom has the ulti available if he wants to set up for a second fight.
Man, that ward was super high value for JDG. They want to get that first turret. Let's break it here.
Now Zoom can take this up, minion wave or not. JDG open up the map and get the first big goal.
Neutrals wherever they go.
Lumau playing the cool guy there, just not looking at the explosion in the end as well. Dragon going to be picked up.
Interrupted by the Void Seeker being sent out, right? So doesn't have too many options, this Cowboys. Hopping man on the back end here. JDG take down a turret. You don't necessarily think of a Kai'Sa comp as a siege comp, but 3 beefy boys and a Zoe. Sometimes Zoe can do all the hard lifting herself.
Second turret of the game as well. They break down mid, looking towards the bottom side.
The Infernal, because of how aggressively they were posturing, the fallback Infernal is impossibly contested, so that is an
anchor. We'll note as well, it's a double Infernal coming across, so some good RNG Drakes this game. Yagao is 40 CS up over his lane, has been considerably better since we last saw him in the LPL.
That's a question mark, because obviously you watch JDG the most closely, even as a play-by-play.
Especially for a team like JDG. More control, League of Legends, the Flawless has been caught out, so there's no control there. He flashes, he survives for now. Pallet to go gone, but Imp's still in a great position. Teleport through as well from Norm, who joins the fight into the backline. Imp's been caught out. The killer instinct in the backline though, survives for long enough to take down one. Yagao from the side as well. The other damage threat is Norm, can't re-engage. He's used his burst potential. Now the Aatrox needs a reset. It's onto Lumau. He wants to get the world ender pumping nice and early. Does find the 1 kill. And now for the reset, Yagao takes him down. A messy fight we're now finally getting. Flawless with the Cataclysm. Better late than never. Ryzo to jump in, but his ult's expended. Yagao has been leading this fight, and Doom's right along with him. The Dumpling Brothers reunite. Double Infernal on the menu now. DBL getting hit slowly. Zoom going to be the one who's face tanking this for now, but Ryzo doesn't want to be here because we see the unstoppable onslaught once again falls into the backline. The troll bubble ends, but it's Imp again who just gets free roam. And for JDG, they can go front to back as good as you like. Zoom does not die, and Big Goro has to stop attacking him because right now, for dashing Buffalo, they need to get out of there. JDG heading forward. Ryzo to go golden, but Nolan's backside with the perfect execution. Needs the perfect mark in the fight. The bubble lands again. 2-man decimating smash. It could be good for dashing Buffalo, but Imp and Yagao still alive. They get the return kill, and Zombie Scion on the map. JDG know where he is though now. Imp doesn't have ult, so it doesn't matter if it lands. Lumau's coming up. Here's the depth charge. The Korean audience are just going, oh no, because Noel has to use the perfect execution. Ignites down, they lock him down. Dashing Buffaloes leave him. That's a pick for the turret as a trade.
Somehow, Zoom being caught with his pants down on camera actually caught out the enemy mid laner, which he'll take. They can start up Baron here, so dashing Buffalo, they're trying to force a rotation. And JDG say, we're going to delete Baron, you better stop
And Pallet's there without the rest of the team. Yagao does magic damage. That means the Shen is going to regret it. Hit gets jumped on, flashes away. Culling's onto him as well. Look at Big Koro, the biggest of them. In fact, dashing Buffalo, this could be their fight. Pallet saves his 80 carry. The biggest of Koros, still alive. Ryzo going head first as well. And for Lumau, to survive as long as good, but now they have to deal with a refed Aatrox. And dashing Buffalo's walking away. They still want the kill, but Yagao.
It's being multiplied here.
Okay, caught out though, that's the depth charge again. Sion ulti 2, they just keep knocking up the Akali who eventually survives. A lot burnt for the mid laner and Zoom getting chunky, the magic damage gets through him. While again the Aatrox face forward while JDG relying on him. He finds the first kill, and now a numbers disadvantage as they run.
Yagao is on the hunt. Remember, he can delete people.
And he hasn't been spotted now for Meliodas. He body bombs him, but he gets the trouble bubble. Looking for the paddle start once again while Nor wants to come in for the flank. He finds himself amongst one, but they're onto him. They just want this 80 carry to die, but Nor can't make it work. Yagao unchecked, comes into the side, lands the trouble bubble, and immediately back to the Baron.
Baron doesn't release. Baron doesn't release. It's at 5,000 health. Can they stop this?
Getting bursted down by Yagao even more so. Vikora wants to run forward, but Baron secured there by JDG. Now to get out.
By hook or by crook, so powerful with Infernal here, because the Zoe, unbelievable damage. The amount of people that can tank the turret, and Kai'Sa can swoop in and do huge damage. It's burst build on him, it's burst build on Yagao, and they're both huge, so any well, and all of the pokes. So watch health bars, inhibitor turrets, all of the above explode. Dash and Buffalo need a plan. You cannot try to feel this one out.
That's right, because Teleport's coming in from Zoom as well, who has ulti in hand. JDG with Baron buff, 5 members strong, are just going to charge this one down.
They're being decisive as they should, and Dash and Buffalo, they're looking for their moment. I don't know if they'll ever find one.
That trouble bubble lands, it could be preposterous as one dances onto the Aatrox. Him jumps in with him as well, and JDG's gonna smack him in the butt as Dashing Buffalo left in a 5 versus 4. That's going to be Pal's ulti onto Nor, but honestly, someone else is going to die. He tries to escape, Imp won't let him, neither will Lilmau, who brings him all the way back into the frame. Dashing Buffalo back to the Nexus. Nor way too late as JDG pull the LPL Classic, bring the tempo into their first game, and look to set LPL up for a strong start at Rift Rivals.
Yagao skipping mad at the end. We knew it would be a high-value Baron. It's even faster than we could have predicted. You need a plan when Zoe and AP Kai'Sa get going, and it seems like JDG closes.